What is up, guys? It's Tom LFC7 here, and we are back with our Genoa career mode show. And this is season 2, and we are in first place in the Serie A Italian Championship, and we play Chievo in the 24th league game. And I feel the reserve starting 11 because of an upcoming Champions League last 16 tie against W Bremen. And here our reserve striker gets us off to a great start. Rodrigo Palacio is a very good player, and here I got skilled completely by Moscarderi, the Chievo striker. I love it when the AI does that, because in previous FIFAs, even in FIFA 10, there weren't any skills from the AI, and here in first half 30 minutes gone, and Rudolf, my Hungarian center forward, gets a second yellow card, so it's we are already down to 10 men, but that doesn't bother us, because look at this header. Wow, it's David Suazo, the beast, that's how I call him. I signed him for something like £6 million in season 1, and he scored more than 20 goals in the first season, and he's a great striker to bring off the bench or to start in these games, which when I rested some of my starting strikers, and we are leading 3-1, and Suazo got 2 goals in the first half, so he's on his hat-trick, and let's see if he can get it. And Rodrigo Palacio again gets away from the defense. He's got great pace and 5-star skills. And look at this, Mesto with a wonderful fake shot and a wonderful curling finish into the top far corner, in off the post. Take a boost, son! What a goal! This player is a right midfielder, but he can play in at least 6 or 7 positions. That's what I love him. That's what I love about him. Mesto is the guy called, and he can play right back, center back, left back without his rating going down. So he stayed 76, 77, and here I get a great penalty. Suazo was fouled, and I gave it to Palacio because he played absolutely wonderfully, and we scored 5 goals with 10 men. How good is that, guys? But the AI gets fed up with this, and he says, "Fuck it, I will shoot from there," and he bangs in a wonderful goal. But it doesn't matter in the end, because we have won 5-2, and here are the other results. And Juventus, the second place team, did only manage to get a draw, so we get a bit closer. The league table is very close now, just to let you know, guys. I will show the league table at the end of this video. But the league stands that Inter is at first place, 2 points behind Inter is Juventus, and 1 point behind Juventus is our team Genoa. And our next game is against W Bremen. This is the last 16 tie in the Champions League, and I thought the draw was very kind to me, because I managed to avoid the biggest teams. That's why I wanted to come first. And here Bremen is attacking all the time, and my goalkeeper comes out and makes a wonderful save. I have to admit that I rather underestimated Werder Bremen, because the games against them were very hard. I even have to admit that it was as hard as playing against Barcelona sometimes, because I just couldn't break down their defense. There are 2 center backs, Naldo and Mertesacker, or as I love to call him, Mertesacker, yeah. They are big, strong, and they have immense strength, body strength, so my strikers just couldn't get past them. And this is the only real chance in the game, and that is in the 90th minute. So that shows how hard the time I had breaking down their defense, and it was a very disappointing game, and I could have suffered a heavy defeat here, but it's only 1-0, so we have a chance in the second leg. But it will be very hard now, because we didn't get an away goal, and as you know, in these two-legged ties, that is really important. And our next game is against Bologna, who is a bottom half team, and yes, they were in 17th place when we played this game. So I expected a fairly easy game, but usually on Legendary that's not what I get, of course. And here, how did Agbonlahor miss? Oh my goodness, that was absolutely unbelievable. And I just kept creating chances, but in the first half nothing wanted to come off. And of course, as ever on Legendary, I concede a goal. So it's a disappointing first half, but I came back strongly in the second half, and as you will see here, some good passing moves. That's what I love with this team. And Michel Bastos puts in an absolutely lovely cross for Gabriel Agbonlahor, and he scores an absolutely great. Yes, that wasn't a scissor kick goal, but a very nice goal indeed. And here Hernandez with a wonderful chip, but the goalkeeper with a world-class save. Yes, Friday evening, I watched my local team, Diósgyőr, or DVTK, play in the Hungarian Championship. That was the 9th round already. And we managed to play a great game with scoring 2 absolutely wonderful goals. And the opposition scored a belter as well. But we managed to hold on for a 2-1 win, just like in this game. And we move up to 4th place in the table. For a newly promoted side, that is absolutely magnificent. So I'm really looking forward to the remaining games this autumn, because the team looks very good. The Spanish signings are bedded in nicely, and our new signing, a new striker that we signed just a week ago, looks very lively and very tricky. He has got great skill. And our next game is even harder than the previous ones. It's against Udinese, who of course finished in 4th place last season in real life. So I expected a very hard game, and Rafinha, my right midfielder, with a rare goal there, skilling the defense, but Udinese come back, so it's 1-1 at half time. And the plans for the next 2 weeks are that I want to post Pro Club's online goals compilation and the Team Play online goals compilation. I'm recording goals for that, and I'm recording for a FIFA 12 goals compilation as well, but the gameplay is very different from FIFA 11, so I need a bit more time to get used to the different playing style. And here Rafinha scores his 2nd goal. It's 2 goals in the same game for this guy, and of course, as you know, in real life he signed for Bayern Munich. And if some of you guys may have missed the goal he scored in the Champions League for Bayern Munich, you should definitely check it out. It was against Villarreal, and Rafinha went on a good run in the right wing, and he nutmegged the left back and scored a nice goal under the keeper. But that nutmeg where he skilled the left back was absolutely magnificent. And I like seeing him do well, because of course he was signed from Genoa by Bayern Munich, and in this game, and in the end, we ran out comfortable winners, scoring 4 goals. And my centre back Mats Hummels scored a great header from a corner. And our next game is against Torino, who is a newly promoted side, and in the 3rd game in this season they managed to beat us away 3-2. We were 2-1 up, and we managed to throw it away, conceding 2 goals in the last 15 minutes. And I feel a somewhat reserved starting 11 in this game, because I was resting some players for the Champions League last 16 tie against W Bremen, which comes up next. But that didn't show in this game, because Suazo, he is just loving these games where I rest half the team and he scores 2 great goals in this first 16 minutes. And look at this free kick routine. Marc Gonzalez lays it off to Miguel Veloso, who scores an absolutely wonderful screamer of a shot. Take a boo, son. What a celebration to boot as well. And the crowd go absolutely mad. Look at this goal. Bang! Pick that one out, goalkeeper. And being 3-0 up, I was very comfortable, and I thought I will just see out this first half, but Torino had other plans. They scored first they scored a penalty in the 25th minute, and then a wonderful skill here by the left winger, and they scored a tramp goal, but it made the game more interesting, so I was more than happy with that. And look at this. Maybe I should post this in the epic fails next, because that was very Suazo scored another great goal, and he scores a hat-trick in the first half. So I just love this player. He was very cheap, and I recommend for everybody getting him. He's not the youngest either, but he has a great strength and a great shot on him. And look at this, another major mistake by the defense. And Suazo just gets his goals on a plate like a Christmas present from Torino. So he has 4 goals, and here I get a very smart hat-trick, penalty, and of course who else but Suazo has to take the penalty, and it's 5! It's 5 goals for David Suazo, and it's absolutely amazing. He scored more goals in this game than the entire previous league season together. So he has now 9 goals in the league, but he scored 5 goals in this game and 4 goals in the previous 24 league games. He's not a regular starter for me, of course. And here you can see that we moved up to 2nd place in the league, but we are still 3 points behind Inter, because they keep on winning. And our final game in this episode is against W Bremen at home in the Champions League, and this is the last 16 tie. We are 1-0 down from the first leg without scoring an away goal, so it's a mighty task to get back into this tie. And here I almost started well, but I didn't want to tramp the pass across goal, because to be honest I don't prefer those goals, but maybe I should have passed it across goal, because in this game on Legendary that was it was a very hard game. Again, Nado and Mertesacker was immense in defense, but here I get a penalty in the 60th minute. I think my defender got my striker got tripped in the box, and here Bremen come back in the 80th minute, and they almost score, but from the resulting corner the tie stands at even, because if this result would have stayed the same, it would have gone to extra time. But sadly they get a penalty of a handball, and Claudio Pizarro scores the penalty. So we are all but out now, because we need 2 more goals in the final 6 minutes. And of course Werder Bremen passed it across goal, like I should have maybe in the first half. So they in the end they managed to beat us home and away, which was very disappointing to see. But I have to admit that Bremen deserved to go through, because they created more chances than me in the 2 games that we played. So here are the Champions League results, and as you can see, all the big teams got through: Barcelona, Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, Inter, and there are very tasty battles. We would have played Barcelona if we would have got through, and I'm 100% sure that we couldn't beat Barcelona with this team.